The man was shocked to see his once gentle and obedient wife now dancing passionately under the lights. In 5 years of marriage, she had given all her tenderness to him, but now she seemed like a completely different person. Everyone around was drawn to her new charm, and her transformation stirred a wave of jealousy in him. But what he didn't know was that a few days earlier, she had come home to find him and their son celebrating the return of his first love. Seeing the three of them laughing together, she suddenly felt like an outsider, and when she saw him hug his first love, she finally realized that no matter how much she had given over the years, she could never replace his first love in his heart. Even the son she had raised with love quickly stood by the first love's side. She crouched in the rain and cried her heart out, but the next second, a speeding car hit her and knocked her to the ground. When she woke up, she pretended to have amnesia. Facing the familiar man by her bedside, she immediately asked who he was. To her surprise, he told her they were just ordinary friends. She was heartbroken, but what hurt even more was that their son knew she had been in an accident and didn't even visit her. Instead, he pulled the man away, saying they needed to go watch the first love's performance. Seeing all this, she decided to start living for herself. The moment she returned home, the man handed her his coat. She instinctively reached to hang it up, but stopped herself, then asked him why he denied their relationship, only to hear from him that he had never loved her. Realizing he had no attachment to her at all, she firmly asked for a divorce. He responded with a cold laugh, saying she was just a housewife and would never survive without him. But what he didn't know was that she was actually the CEO of a fragrance company. She had hidden her identity for the sake of the family, but now that no one cherished her, she was ready to live as her true self. She threw away her conservative clothes and put on a fresh and stylish outfit to push him into divorcing her. She went to a bar and found his first love. The first love thought she was there to fight, but instead, she simply asked her to help convince the man to sign the divorce papers. Knowing the man was also at the bar, she went up on stage and performed a seductive pole dance to provoke him. He was instantly furious, and during a sudden blackout, he carried her into his car, but she had already made up her mind not to look back. She put on a mask and attended a gala as a female CEO, only to run into the man again. Luckily, he didn't recognize her, but he felt a strange sense of familiarity. He approached her and proposed a business deal to acquire her fragrance products, but she rejected him coldly. Then she picked up a piece of cake from the table, which he noticed was his wife's favorite grape flavor. Even her gesture was identical. His suspicion grew. Just then, her assistant appeared and pulled her aside, but the man was not willing to give up. He kept calling to test her whereabouts. Upon hearing she hadn't left home, he immediately sent people to look for her. She soon received the message and realized he was starting to suspect the woman behind the mask. Left with no choice, she texted